Did you know sardines were once considered a luxury food item in Europe before becoming widely canned and affordable? What if I told you that sardines have nearly 10 times more omega-3s than Atlantic mackerel and are also packed with selenium, an antioxidant linked to fighting cancer and heart disease? Sardines isn't a specific species. It's a name used for several types of small, oily fish, mainly from the herring family. Sardines got their name because they were once so abundant around the island of Sardinia, Italy. They are rich in omega-3 fatty acids, vitamin B12, calcium, and protein. Plus, they're one of the few foods naturally high in vitamin D. But have you ever wondered what happens if you eat sardines every day? In today's video, we will discuss the 6 health benefits of sardines. Curious to find out? Stay with us until the end to make sure you're getting the most nutrients from this superfish without putting your health at risk. But first, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Do you eat sardines regularly? How do you like to prepare it? Where in the world are you from? After watching the video, leave a comment below so we can get to know you better. 1. Boost cardiovascular health. The omega-3 fatty acids in sardines make them exceptionally good for heart health. Research has consistently shown that omega-3s help reduce cardiovascular mortality and improve heart health outcomes. A study published in the Journal of the American Heart Association tracked people who had previously suffered heart attacks. They found that those who consumed more omega-3 fatty acids had better long-term survival rates. This isn't just correlation. We know the mechanism. Omega-3s lower triglyceride levels in the blood, and high triglycerides increase your risk for heart disease and stroke. Omega-3s don't just reduce triglycerides, though. They also tend to raise HDL, the good cholesterol, and lower blood pressure. These combined effects create significant protection against heart disease. This is why the Mediterranean diet, which includes regular consumption of fish like sardines, consistently ranks as one of the healthiest eating patterns in the world. But there's a catch. A single can of sardines contains about 282 milligrams of sodium, which is roughly 12% of the recommended daily intake. For people with high blood pressure, this sodium content needs to be considered. The cardiovascular benefits of sardines are still likely to outweigh this drawback for most people, but moderation matters. 2. Strengthens bones. The unique mix of minerals in sardines makes them great for bone health. They contain vitamin D, calcium, magnesium, and protein, all critical components for maintaining strong bones. Sardines are unique for bone health since they are among the rare dietary sources of vitamin D, which is vital for calcium absorption. Insufficient vitamin D prevents the body from properly using calcium regardless of how much is ingested. But there is more. Eating canned sardines usually means consuming the whole fish, including the soft bones. They are a great calcium source. About 1/3 of the adult daily advised requirement, 1 can of sardines offers roughly 350 milligrams of calcium. A 2023 study indicated that lipid acid consumption increases adult bone density. To ensure enough bone mass, the study's authors advised people to eat reasonable levels of fatty acids. For older people who are more prone to osteoporosis and fractures, this is especially crucial. Sardines provide a strong nutritional intervention for anyone worried about bone density, especially women nearing or past menopause, who experience faster bone loss that targets several facets of bone health at once. 3. Improves brain health. The brain is approximately 60% fat, and a significant portion of that fat consists of omega-3 fatty acids. So it makes sense that consuming omega-3 rich foods like sardines would affect brain function. Research shows that consuming fish rich in omega-3s increases gray matter in the brain. Gray matter contains most of the brain's neuronal cell bodies and is involved in muscle control, sensory perception, decision-making, and self-control. Higher gray matter volume is associated with a lower risk of neurological diseases. A 2022 systematic review of omega-3 studies found that consuming omega-3 fatty acids could improve memory, learning, cognitive well-being, and brain blood flow. This is particularly important as we age, since cognitive function naturally declines over time. For pregnant women, the omega-3s in sardines provide vital support for fetal brain development. Low intake of omega-3 fatty acids during pregnancy has been linked to impaired neurodevelopment in the fetus, which underscores how essential these nutrients are to the forming brain. 4. Reduces oxidative stress and inflammation. Growing evidence links chronic inflammation to several significant disorders, including heart disease, diabetes, and several kinds of cancer. Sardines' omega-3 fatty acids, especially EPA and DHA, have strong anti-inflammatory properties. These fatty acids act by blocking the synthesis of eicosanoids and cytokines, two signaling molecules that can cause inflammation. Omega-3s help control inflammation by lowering the synthesis of these molecules. Sardines are also high in selenium, a vital mineral the body needs to manufacture glutathione. Among the most crucial antioxidants in the body, glutathione is one. It is a molecule that counteracts free radicals and stops them from harming cells. Selenium strengthens the immune system, helps to prevent oxidative damage, and enhances cell function. Lack of selenium has been connected to thyroid issues, lower immunological function, hormonal imbalance, mood disorders, and heart disease. Sardines are particularly good at fighting both inflammation and oxidative stress, two basic processes that, when out of whack, help almost all chronic diseases, thanks to the mix of selenium and omega-3 fatty acids. 5. Improves nerve function. Sardines are one of the best food sources of vitamin B12, providing about 8.22 micrograms per can. That exceeds the recommended dietary allowance for adults. Vitamin B12 is essential for maintaining nerve function, supporting brain health, and keeping energy levels high. It plays a crucial role in the production of myelin, the insulating sheath that surrounds nerve fibers and allows for rapid transmission of nerve impulses. A deficiency in vitamin B12 can cause nerve damage, impaired mental function, oxygen depletion in the blood, and chronic fatigue. Unfortunately, B12 deficiency is relatively common, especially among older adults who often have reduced absorption, vegetarians, and vegans, since B12 is primarily found in animal products. By providing more than the daily requirement of B12 in chase a single serving, sardines offer a straightforward way to ensure adequate intake of this critical nutrient and protect against the neurological complications of deficiency. Before we continue, I've got some exciting news to share. If you enjoy our content and want access to exclusive benefits, become a channel member. As a member, you will unlock some amazing perks like early access to new videos, priority replies to your comments, members-only shorts, polls, quizzes, and special emojis and loyalty badges just for you. Just click the join button and be part of this community that values health and well-being. Your support helps us keep bringing high-quality content for you. 6. Could help lower the risk of type 2 diabetes. Emerging research suggests that regular sardine consumption might help prevent the development of type 2 diabetes, a condition characterized by impaired blood sugar regulation. A compelling 2021 study followed 172 people with prediabetes for 12 months. Half were instructed to consume 200 grams of sardines weekly, while the other half followed a standard diet. Both groups received nutritional education for managing their blood sugar. The results were striking. At the end of the study, the sardine group showed a significantly reduced risk of developing diabetes. About 30% of participants in the sardine group were no longer classified as very high risk, compared to only 4.9 in the control group. The sardine group also showed improved triglyceride levels, blood pressure, and HDL cholesterol. Several factors might explain these results. Taurine, an amino acid found in abundance in sardines, may help increase insulin sensitivity. They have protein, which slows down digestion and keeps blood sugar levels from rising too quickly. They also supply zinc and magnesium, which are minerals involved in insulin and glucose metabolism. Sardine consumption on a regular basis may be a straightforward but effective intervention for the millions of people with prediabetes who are at a high risk of developing diabetes. Which is the best, fresh or canned sardines? While the health benefits of sardines are impressive, it's worth noting the differences between fresh and canned versions. Fresh sardines generally have a milder, sweeter taste and contain less sodium than their canned versions. They also retain more of their original nutrients, some of which might be lost during processing. However, fresh sardines can be difficult to find, especially away from coastal areas. They also have a short shelf life and require more preparation. Canned sardines, while higher in sodium, offer remarkable convenience and a long shelf life. And they maintain most of the nutritional benefits of fresh sardines, including the omega-3 fatty acids, protein, vitamin D, and calcium, perhaps even more calcium due to the softened bones. The canning process does introduce some concerns, particularly regarding bisphenol A, BPA, a chemical used in some can linings that has been linked to health issues. While BPA levels in canned food are generally considered low, those concerned can look for brands that use BPA-free cans. Should you eat sardines every day? Though they have some benefits, eating canned sardines every day might not be ideal for all. For people with high blood pressure, the salt level may be an issue. Sardines are also rich in purines, which can raise uric acid levels in the body and may cause gout attacks in vulnerable people. Those on anticoagulant drugs should also be careful, since the omega-3s in sardines might act as an anticoagulant and possibly raise bleeding risk when used with such drugs. Most healthy people find that eating sardines 2 or 3 times a week is a fair balance, often enough to gain the health advantages, but not so often as to cause worries about purine or salt consumption. Lower in sodium, fresh sardines might be eaten more often. Finding and cooking fresh sardines, however, could be quite difficult for many individuals. How to eat sardines. Sardines are a versatile, affordable, and nutritious food that can be enjoyed in many ways. Here's how to eat them. From a can. Drain the oil or water, or save it for added flavor in recipes. Eat directly from the can with a fork. Place on crackers or toast for a quick snack. You can eat the entire fish, including the soft bones, which are a great source of calcium. Simple serving ideas. On toast with a squeeze of lemon and cracked pepper, in a salad with greens, red onion, and olive oil, mashed with avocado, lemon juice, and herbs, on pizza as a topping, add after baking. Mix with pasta, garlic, and olive oil for fresh sardines. Grill or broil them whole after cleaning. Pan-free with garlic and herbs. Marinate in lemon juice, olive oil, and herbs before cooking. The bones in canned sardines are soft and edible, but for fresh sardines, you may want to remove the backbone after cooking if they're larger. Who should avoid consuming sardines? While sardines are nutritious for most people, certain individuals should avoid or limit their consumption. Gout patients. Sardines are high in purines, which can trigger gout flare-ups. People with kidney disease. The high phosphorus content may be problematic for those with kidney problems. Individuals with fish allergies. Obvious but important to note, those with certain heart conditions. If on a sodium-restricted diet, canned sardines can be high in salt. People taking blood thinners. Sardines contain vitamin K, which can interfere with medications like warfarin. Those with histamine intolerance. Sardines can be high in histamine, especially if not very fresh. People with high blood pressure should choose low-sodium options or fresh sardines instead of regular canned varieties. Pregnancy precautions. While sardines are generally considered low in mercury and safe during pregnancy, some healthcare providers may recommend specific limitations. Sardines offer an impressive array of health benefits, from heart and brain health to inflammation reduction and diabetes prevention. They're one of those rare foods that manage to be simultaneously nutrient-dense, convenient, relatively affordable, and generally sustainable. Like most foods, they're not perfect for everyone in every situation. But for most people, incorporating sardines into their diet a few times a week represents a simple change that could yield significant health benefits. Did you already know about any of these benefits of eating sardines regularly? Which benefit surprised you the most and why? Leave your comment below. If you found this video helpful, please type yes in the comments below. I also encourage you to check out these 2 videos we selected, especially for you. Thanks for watching.